Okay, this is day 2, June 17th, 2025. As you can see up there, they've torn off more of the roof. It's hard to get a good view because there's a palm tree and a yucca tree in the way. So I will go up there and give you a good view from up there. I think they also started down the other side of the roof. And so we'll find out here in just a minute. One other thing I wanted to show you was, as part of my contract with them, they are going to put a bunch of vents in the roof that weren't there before. And here's what they look like. So that'll help let hot air out of the attic and hopefully lower the cost of cooling the home. So let me go get my ladder and I'll get up there and show you what's up on day 2. By the way, today was only father and son. The third guy said it was too hot, so I don't know how that's going to work. But they were here from 6:30 to 11:30, 5 hours, and I would say that's a good enough day, because once they leave here they take their trailer and they have to go to the dump before they go home. And as you can see, again, everything is nice and tidy. Everything's all cleaned up. I'm very happy with the way they leave the place. Okay, so for today, they got the roof off of that section of the house. The tiles are off. The paper's still down. So they got that done all the way down to here. And you can see they have that section and that section left. However, they did get it onto the other side here, up to this point where this new gable starts right here. I'll move over here and show you. They got all of that off. So if you ask me, that's pretty good work for 5 hours. So all the tiles and everything off of this side. And this side over to there. Anyway, that's day 2. We'll keep you posted. So I'm standing on the porch roof, and I just want to show you this area of our house that goes way the heck up there. So inside it's a 17-foot ceiling. So this is a lot of tile. Chimney is right there. It's a lot of tile, and boy, I'm glad it's not me having to do this. And then here's the last section over here, right there. And as you can see, where is it? There's a broken tile there. Here's another one that's broken. There's a lifted tile up here. You can see that one's raised. And all of the debris that's between these rows. I'm glad it's getting done, but it is going to be it's a big and a tough job. There we go, all the way up there. Okay, so what is today? 16th, 17th, 18th. It's Wednesday, so my wife and I volunteer at the White Elephant on Wednesdays. So we left early this morning, and the guys were already here. They got here pretty close to 6 this morning. 4 people today, so they got a lot done. I'll take you up on the roof here in a minute and show you what was completed. Again, they've cleaned up everything. They're dropping their trash off of the roof into a trailer that's backed up to my garage here, and they've cleaned it completely. You know, I mean, it's really nice. Yes, there's some things here, but they need to be here, so it's not a problem in my mind. Yeah, they're doing a good job so far. It's been really hot. When I got home, and they were just getting ready to leave, they were kind of done on the roof, and they were going to get down here and clean up. It was 105. So these guys are working in really tough conditions. So anyhow, let me go get the ladder and I'll take you up on the roof and we'll see what they did. just to show you, this is my front porch right here, and this is where I'm setting my ladder to get up there and go take this next piece of video. So that's where it is. Okay, I'm up here now. It looks pretty much like it did yesterday, but when I get up to the peak, this is where you're going to see the difference. There's my nice saguaro and my lovely palm tree back there. So you can see it looks different over here. Sorry about the shadow, but that's just the way it is. They put like another 1/4 inch of press board, I guess you would call it. It's, you know, it's not real plywood, but they made it extra thick because they're going to be, you know, using staples, and they said they didn't want the staples coming through, especially, you know, in my patio area where you would see them. So they put this extra on top of the wood that was already there. And you can see, oh, there's one of the new vents. They put one of the new vents in. This is an old vent, so they'll be taking care of that. I'm going to step down here because they went around the corner. There's another vent right there. So they were laying this press board, and they got this far. I'll show you from the bottom where this is. It probably doesn't look familiar up here, but these are clear story windows for the house. I'll show those to you from the inside, and you'll kind of get the idea where they are. So they made it up to this junction right here, and then part of this is patio, and part of it is more patio that goes around that way. Down here's my pool and gardens and stuff. So, and you can see some of these broken tile here. So anyway, let me turn around and go the other way. I'm really careful up here because I really don't want to fall off this roof and bust my butt. So they got most of this, I'll just call it plywood. They got most of the additional thickness done up here. And this is what it looks like. Now, in the distance, you see that other tile. That is our garage and casita that was done in 2020. And we used the S tile on that garage that we're going to replace my clay tile with. So the new roof on the existing house is going to look like the clay tile on the garage casita. I think we showed to you over here, this was done yesterday. You know, all the, I'll go down and show you. All of this was done yesterday. Here's another vent right here. There's the one vent. Here's another vent, and then this whole area. I don't think they're planning to put the extra plywood here, but it goes all the way over here to the edge. And then there you get a really good look at what my finished roof is going to look like when they're done, because we're using the exact same tiles. It's Eagle 3419, I believe it is. I'll find out for sure and let you know. But anyway, that's where we are. Hope you enjoyed watching. Okay, I think you can see the roof right there. Sorry for the branches, but that roof is naked right there. It's just the plywood. And basically, that is the spare bedroom. That is a laundry room. I'm going to move over here. Sorry for the jiggling. This is a bedroom right there. And this is a kitchen window here. I'm trying to get back far enough so you can see what's on the roof. So you can see up there that we are down to wood, and that goes, there's those clear story windows I showed you. That's one side of them. Oh, geez. That was me just about tripping over that barrel cactus right there. So clerestory windows, you can see this is where they got done laying the 1/4-inch wood, and then they stripped everything down to that area right there. Now when we get on around here, I've got sun, so can't really show you too much more. The sun's gonna, maybe when the sun goes down. Let me try going the other direction. Hold on. Okay, there's that peak of the roof, and then that is our, what they call the great room right there. Over here we have bedroom windows. So that is probably what's going to come off next. The rest of the patio down below those clerestory windows, and I'm guessing that's the plan for tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, that's it for now.